So, one thing that I find is that a lot of people don't have a baseline understanding of law in general before they try to get into this information. And that really screws a lot of people up because if you don't understand how the law works in its basics, then trying to add another layer of interpretation on top of that, it can be almost impossible. But what I want to talk about specifically in this video is why ChatGPT is harming some of y'all more than it's helping some of y'all. And I know this because if you already don't have a certain understanding, ChatGPT is a propaganda tool. You have to understand it is trained on all of those sovereign citizen things. This is why y'all get so much pushback when you're using it. And if you don't know the concept that you're trying to explain better than ChatGPT knows what you're trying to do, you're going to get misled and it's going to have you doing all of the wrong things. Perfect example. 2 times I have caught ChatGPT slipping. One time was in United States versus Minker. There was a citation that I had pulled the case up, read it myself, and ChatGPT kept trying to tell me that that citation was not in the case. Now, after continued pressure where I copied and pasted it and put it in the chat, he finally acknowledged, the computer, that what I was saying was correct. However, if I just took ChatGPT at its word, I would not have been able to prove my case. The second time was when we were talking about debt validation, securitization, and things like that, and the computer was trying to say that what I was saying was incorrect and that debt validation could be satisfied without proving current ownership post-securitization. I explicitly stated that this computer was lying and that it was misrepresenting the law when it comes to validation versus proof of ownership, assignment change, and standing to collect or sue after securitization. Later, I walked the position back, expanded the analysis, and corrected the earlier error, acknowledging that debt validation can be defective if the collector misrepresents ownership or legal status. Securitization can directly implicate the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act violations, including false representation and lack of standing. So, if you don't know what you're talking about sometimes, ChatGPT will lead you down the wrong path. And y'all have come to me plenty of times saying, ChatGPT said this and that, and I'm like, you can't tell what's propaganda versus what isn't. If you don't know more than the computer and the computer knows more than you, it's leading you away from your goal. So just understand that. To put it simply, going to ChatGPT is like going to a bar licensed attorney and asking them for advice. If you think they're going to tell you something that's going to benefit you, you are incorrect. However, if you are smarter than that attorney and or know more than that attorney,